Alright, look. Today, we fishing back out on the water. And we gonna be doing a challenge to see what do fish prefer. We out for a trout. Most likely we gonna be catching trout. So we got some real shrimp right here. And we got some artificial shrimp. So we gonna be seeing today, what do fish prefer? Real shrimp or artificial shrimp? Nice little thumbnail, the thumbnail right there. Alright, so look, we finna get our poles hooked up and set up. We got two poles right here. This pole gonna be the live, the real shrimp. This pole right here gonna be the artificial, and we're gonna be seeing what they biting on. So we got our artificial shrimp right here. This is how it look, got the jointed tail. We're gonna be tying this up with a bobber. I just seen a redfish out there hit on the top of the water. I don't know if they going for shrimp or what, but we finna find out. We're gonna get this lined up with a bobber. We're gonna twist this out in the water, and we're gonna cast our real shrimp out there to see what they prefer. So I seen the fish jump right out here. So that's gonna be the area where I'm casting at, and I wanna try to get on a red because I think that's what had jumped earlier. We're gonna see if we could catch this red right quick. We finna cast out there with the artificial. Yeah, that's a good angle. You like that? Yeah. All right, I'm finna cast out there right now. We got our bobber, our artificial. We're gonna go ahead and twist that for a little while, and then we're gonna get started with our actual shrimp to see what they like better. We're gonna be fishing our shrimp off the top water as well, and see if we can get us a bite. Fish on. We got a fish on right now. Let's see what we got. Nice trout, nice trout. We got us a nice trout right here, man. First cast, I had it out there for about, this a big ass trout. Had it out there for about not even 10 seconds. Probably had it out there for 25 seconds, man. And we got our first trout right here. Big old trout. There you go right there. This is my hand. This is a comparison to my hand. So he about a 13-incher, 13-footer. So we got some nice wind. It's about 75 degrees out, perfect temperature. They always bite when it's windy. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just twitching back to the shoreline. Just twitching back to the shoreline. Cast it back out there. Let's see if we can get on a trout right now. Just gotta hold the fish number 2. We got a baby trout. He kind of small. We're gonna go ahead and let him go. Why is it that every time you go fishing, they like to change the name of the fishing lure? Like, you did not make that fishing lure, son. And they don't say that on the pack. What you changing the name for? Like, you making it something special. I know the fishing lure catching fish, but like, what you changing the name for is like, I don't know, son. I wouldn't necessarily call it false advertisement, but I feel like you low-key is like changing the persona of the fishing lure. Like, keep the name the same. Picture why I put my trout in water so he stay fresh. Motherfucking crab trying to eat my fucking fish. Take him home, put him on a pot. We gonna make us some nigga gumbo. Bassmaster, you know how Lamally do it. I pull up with that wish a nigga would. Alright, so it's day 2. We back out, making our way to the spot right now. It's a little bit earlier. We finna spend the whole day out. It's a beautiful day out today. The water's a lot calmer, and we finna get on these trout for real today. And then we're gonna go home, and anything we catch today as well as yesterday, we're gonna go home and make a catch and cook. We're gonna fillet them, put them on a skillet, and we're gonna have us some food to eat. Probably get some little mashed potatoes, some little macaroni and cheese going, some little rice. Yeah, we're gonna be eating good today. And I'm thinking about some sweet tea. I might cut up some fresh lemons too. We're gonna see. Dude on that boat. I don't necessarily call this pocket watching, but dude on that boat just caught a fish. I don't know what he caught that bit on. I wish I had some of the binoculars or something. But they most definitely biting today. We finna find a little algorithm right quick and catch us some fish, man. So from the data I collected, the water is real calm right now and the tide low. So the best time to catch trout off the bank is when the tide high and the wind blowing, cause the wind not blowing right now and the fish not biting. I could tell it's real like subtle, it's not active right now. If I were to fish right now, I would fish out in the open. I wouldn't fish near the bank, cause when the tide high and the wind blowing a lot was when I was catching them big fish, and I got a whole lot of bites and I ain't getting nothing right now. So for me, that's the best time to catch trout. So I probably just finna dip. Just made it back home. We finna get started on our speckled trout tacos. So we're gonna be, our ingredients, we're gonna have some tortillas, we're gonna have some 50-50 cabbage, we're gonna put some mango salsa, and then some spicy mayo as our dressing, and we're gonna make some speckled trout tacos. Let's get started. I'm finna go ahead, I'm gonna fillet the trout, get them all nice and cleaned up, and we're gonna get them on the skillet. Let's do it. First, we're gonna start off, we're gonna start getting the scales up off them. We just made it off the water. I gotta make the presentation look fire. Check it out. Yeah. We're gonna be making some speckled trout tacos. We got some spicy meal. We got our speckled trout sitting on ice. We got our blackened seasoning, our 50-50 half cabbage, half lettuce. And we got our mango salsa. And of course, we got our soft shell tacos. We're gonna go ahead, get our fillets, mixing our blackened seasoning, and we're gonna get it on the skillet. Let's do it. Put a little bit of oil in our pan. That's about enough. Put the temperature on like not medium low, but not medium high. I'm gonna put it on like medium. So that bit gonna cook like it ain't gonna cook too fast and it ain't gonna cook too slow. Put that bit on like medium. Oh yeah, that's the one right there. That's gonna get it. So we finna let our oil heat up right quick. We're gonna mix all the fillets and our blackened seasoning, and we're gonna go ahead and get right and let them start cooking. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and get some of that blackened seasoning on the surface, and we're gonna put some on the top and bottom of our fillets right here. Let's go. First fillet. So what I'm doing is I'm just setting my fillets right on top of our blackened seasoning, and we're just gonna let that get nice and coated. I'm gonna put some on the bottom. Make sure I got some on the bottom and on the top of the fillet. Go ahead and get all our pieces in there. Every little piece we could get on there. That's how it's looking so far. Get some on the top. So what I'm gonna do now, I got a little bit on the bottom, little on the top. Go ahead and mix that up. Let that get all nice and tossed up. Little marinade, nothing crazy, nothing too much. Still see clear pieces of the meat, so it's not too much seasoning on there. That's about good right there. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get all the fillets. We're gonna get it on that skillet, that high skillet, and we're gonna let it get to cooking. First fillet on the skillet, here we go. It smells good already. I can smell it already. Beautiful. Look beautiful. Look at that fillet. Nice, nice, good. We're gonna go ahead, let it cook for a couple minutes. We're gonna go ahead and flip them and let them get nice and cooked up. So we got our fillets cooking up nice and right. I wish you could smell them right now. They smell beautiful. But we're gonna let them cook for just a little bit longer. We're gonna take them out and we're gonna get started on tacos. Next, we're gonna go ahead and warm our tortillas up. We're gonna let those cook for about 35 seconds, let them warm up a little bit. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put our 50-50 on that. We're gonna go ahead and put our mango salsa and our spicy sriracha. We're gonna check out the finished product. Just got our taco shells warmed up. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna add some of our 50-50. A little bit of our mango salsa. Next, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna add our speckled trout on now. Last but not least, we're gonna add our spicy sriracha. And there you got it. That's our speckled trout tacos right there. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of tortilla chips. Got us some milk. God, thank you for this opportunity of being able to catch my own fish, knowing how to cook. God, thank you for giving me the tools to be able to make this happen and catch this meal. And bless that man Kyron for putting me on this fishing spot. Yeah. Amen. We finna go ahead. We finna try our tacos, see what they hitting for. Here they go right here. One last look. Hey, if Cooking Kyle had a husband, it'll be me. We finna go ahead. Here, you could get the first bite, son. Here you go. What it tastes like. That bit good. I'm finna try. Hold up. That been good, bro. That been fire, son. Meat so soft, tender. It's like, it's softer than crab meat. You know how crab meat soft, like, you don't even gotta bite no crab meat. That crab meat just, yeah. That trout got that, yeah. Teach a man how to fish, he never go hungry, boy. I tell you, boy. I bet KFC, son. That bare finger looking good. That bear really precious, so I ain't gonna cop. When you cook that bear right, cook it just how I cook it, I tell you that bear gonna come out. Damn! That gonna come out pressure, boy. And I got some tortillas. My mango salsa pellets. And do like my grandma said, good googly moving. Second taco coming up right here. I'm gonna see good at night. I'm already knowing. Huh. Let me get it for everybody. Go ahead, bro. Here you go. And that's the splat. And that's the splat right there. Yeah. No, but look. Appreciate you for tuning in. I mean, if you watch this video, you know you got some of value, so go ahead, leave a like. Blow this up as you usually do. Roll to 100 million. Made to go. Never stop, never settle, never slow. Made to go. I'll see you in the next one. That bet really was good. I always knew I could cook though.